Have you ever wondered how some Nigerians meet people abroad without even visiting? They meet people online who are in the US, citizens of the US, they fall in love with them, and boom, they're on their way, they're relocating to the USA. In this video, I'm going to show you how they're doing it and how you too can do it, from how to connect with these people to how to process your visa. Everything you need to know this video is going to be shown to you in this video. So the first thing to know is that this visa category is called the K1 visa. This is the spousal visa in which you get a partner or you meet a partner, you fall in love with someone, a citizen of the United States of America, you fall in love with them and they help you file for your K1 visa, your spousal visa, and you'll be given a green card in which you can stay and live and work in the US. Someone who you have plans to meet uh someone abroad, a USA citizen, so that you can relocate there and start your life there. This video is for you. So don't skip. Oh. In fact, subscribe right now so you can get more updates because I share travel tips and tricks that will help you and you can try out. If you're someone who intends to do this in the nearest future, you need to stay to the end of this video. Do not skip because I'm going to be revealing everything you need to know from beginning to the end and how you can apply and how you can get your K1 visa to live and work in the US.
Have you ever wondered how some Nigerians meet someone abroad, fall in love, and then suddenly relocate to the United States? It's not magic, it's called the K1 Visa USA, also known as the fiancé visa. In this video, I'm going to break everything down for you in the simplest way possible. What the K1 visa is, how it works step by step, the benefits, how Nigerians are actually using it, and even legit ways to meet US citizens online. Make sure you subscribe to Social and Travels and turn on your notifications because I share real, practical relocation strategies that actually work. Let's get into it. Let's slow this down and really understand it properly. The K1 Visa USA is a special type of visa created by the United States government for one specific purpose: to allow a foreigner who is engaged to a US citizen to enter the United States legally so they can get married. That's it. It is not a work visa. It is not a student visa. It is not a tourist visa. It is a relationship-based visa built on the intention of marriage. Now, let's make it even simpler. Imagine this scenario. You are in Nigeria. You meet someone who is a US citizen. You both build a genuine relationship over time. You decide you want to get married. Instead of getting married in Nigeria and then starting a long immigration process, the K1 visa allows you to go to the United States first and then get married there. But there is a very important rule attached to this visa. Once you enter the United States with a K1 visa, you must marry your partner within 90 days. Not 6 months, not 1 year, exactly 90 days. If you do not get married within that time, you will be out of status, and you may be required to leave the country. Now, here's another important thing many people misunderstand. The K1 visa does not automatically make you a permanent resident. It is just your entry point into the United States. After you get married, you will then apply for what is called a green card permanent residency, which allows you to stay long-term. So think of it like this. K1 visa equals entry for marriage. Green card equals stay permanently. Let's talk about why this visa even exists. The US government understands that people fall in love across countries. Long-distance relationships are difficult, and couples need a legal way to be together. So instead of forcing couples to stay apart, they created a system that allows them to unite, marry, and build a life together legally. But let's be very clear about something. This visa is taken very seriously. Because it is based on relationships, the US government carefully checks to make sure the relationship is real and not just for immigration purposes. They will look at things like your communication history, pictures together, travel history, how long you've known each other. So this is not something you rush into or try to game. It works best for people who have a genuine relationship, are truly ready for marriage, and are prepared to go through the proper process. Now let me summarize everything in the simplest way possible. The K-1 visa is a legal way for a foreign fiancé of a US citizen to enter the United States, get married within 90 days, and then apply to stay permanently. And if you really understand this, you'll realize something important. This visa is not just about relocation. It is about commitment, responsibility, and building a real life with someone. Now that you understand what the K-1 Visa USA is, let's talk about something very important. Who actually qualifies for this visa? Because this is where a lot of people get it wrong. They hear about the visa, get excited, and assume anyone can apply. But the truth is, there are clear requirements, and if you don't meet them, your application will not be approved. Let's break everything down in the simplest way possible. 1. Your partner must be a US citizen. This is non-negotiable. Your fiancé must be a US citizen, not a green card holder, a student, or someone on a work visa. Only full US citizens can sponsor a K-1 visa. 2. Both of you must be legally free to marry. This means you must be single, divorced, or widowed. No existing legal marriage anywhere in the world. If either of you is still legally married to someone else, the application will be denied. 3. You must have met in person. This is one of the most important rules. You and your partner must have met physically at least once within the last 2 years. Not just video calls, not just chatting online, not just phone calls. You must have seen each other in real life. Now, there are very rare exceptions, like strict cultural or religious reasons, but for most people, this rule applies. So if you've never met your partner physically, you need to fix that first before even thinking of applying. 4. Your relationship must be genuine. This is where many people underestimate the process. The U.S. government will not just take your word for it. You must prove that your relationship is real. This can include pictures together chat, history call, logs travel history, evidence of visits, engagement proof. They are basically asking, is this a real relationship or just for immigration purposes? Important truth. If your relationship looks suspicious or forced, your visa can be denied, or you could face serious immigration consequences. So this is not something to fake or rush. 5. You must intend to marry within 90 days. Both you and your partner must clearly show that you are planning to get married within 90 days of arriving in the US. This is not optional. You may even need to show wedding plans, messages discussing marriage, or written statements of intent. 6. Financial ability. Your partner must prove they can support you financially. This is to ensure you will not become a burden on the government. They usually show this through income, documents, tax returns, employment proof, simple way to understand all requirements. Let me break everything down into one simple idea. The U.S. government wants to be sure that the relationship is real, the couple is serious about marriage, and the U.S. partner can support the foreign partner. A lot of people focus too much on how to apply, but the real question is, do you actually meet these requirements? Because no matter how perfect your documents are, if the foundation is not strong, the application will not succeed. Midsection CTAIF. This is making sense so far? Make sure you subscribe to Social and Travels and turn on your notifications. Because I break down complex relocation processes like this in a way that is clear, honest, and practical. Closing, so before you even think about the application process, take a moment and honestly check yourself against these requirements, because once you get this part right, everything else becomes much easier. Now let's walk through the process. But instead of just listing steps, let me explain it like a real-life story so you can actually understand how it works. The story begins. Let's say you're in Nigeria, and you've been in a genuine relationship with someone in the United States. You've talked consistently, built a connection, met physically, and now both of you have decided, we want to get married. At this point, your partner decides to bring you to the US through the K-1 Visa USA. Step 1. Your partner takes the first action. The process actually starts from the US, not Nigeria. Your partner files a petition with the US government using a form called Form I-129F. Think of this as your partner officially telling the government, this is the person I want to marry. Our relationship is real, and I want to bring them to the US. To support this, they will submit proof of your relationship, evidence that you've met in person, their personal and financial details. This stage is very important because it sets the foundation for everything. Step 2, waiting for approval. After submitting the petition, you wait. And this is where patience comes in. The US government reviews everything carefully. Is the relationship genuine? Are all requirements met? If everything checks out, they approve the petition. Step 3, your case moves forward. Once approved, your case doesn't come to you immediately. It first goes to a processing center, then eventually to the US embassy in your country. At this point, things start getting real. Step 4, your turn. Application stage now. The responsibility shifts to you. You will fill out your visa application form, schedule your interview, go for a medical examination, gather all required documents. This includes your passport, birth certificate, police clearance proof of your relationship. Step 5, the interview. This is the stage many people fear the most. You go to the US embassy for your interview. An officer will ask you questions like, how did you meet your partner? How often do you communicate? When did you last see each other? What are your wedding plans? They are not trying to trick you. They just want to confirm one thing. Is this relationship real? If your relationship is genuine and your answers are consistent, you have a very high chance of approval. Step 6, visa approved. You travel once approved. You receive your visa. This is the moment everything becomes real. You pack your bags, say your goodbyes, and travel to the United States. Step 7, the 90 day countdown. Immediately you enter the US. The clock starts ticking. You have exactly 90 days to get married. This is not flexible. Within those 90 days, you and your partner must legally marry. If you don't, you may lose your legal status. Step 8. Applying for your green card. After the wedding, you move to the next stage. You apply for permanent residency. This allows you to stay in the US, long-term work legally, build your life there. Let me simplify everything for you. Your partner applies for you, the government reviews and approves, you apply and attend an interview, you travel to the US, you get married within 90 days, you apply to stay permanently. A lot of people think this process is just about filling forms. It's not. It's about preparation honesty. And strong documentation, one mistake or inconsistency can delay or affect your application. If this breakdown is helping you understand the process better, make sure you subscribe to Social and Travels and turn on your notifications. Because I simplify complex relocation processes like this so you don't get confused or misled. Now that you understand how the process works, the next question is, why do people choose this visa in the first place? Let's talk about the benefits. 1. Legal pathway to the US. You are entering the US legally with a clear plan. 2. Faster than some marriage visas in some cases. It can be faster than marrying first and applying later. 3. Green card opportunity. After marriage, you can become a permanent resident. 4. You can build a life together instead of long-distance relationships. You can finally live together. Important truth. This visa is not for finding someone to use. It is for genuine relationships. If your relationship is fake, you can be denied or banned. So this is serious. Now let's talk about something many people are curious about. How do Nigerians even meet US citizens? Here are legit ways. 1. Dating apps. Most common, some trusted platforms include Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid, Hinge. These apps allow you to match with people globally, build real relationships, communicate consistently too. Social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, people connect every day. And 3, travel and networking. Some meet through work conferences, church, mutual friends. Warning, not everyone online is genuine. Be careful of scammers. Fake promises, people asking for money. Always build a real connection first. If you're learning something valuable from this video, take a second to subscribe to Social and Travels and turn on your notifications. Because I break down real relocation opportunities like this in a way that is easy to understand, let me save you stress. Avoid these. Fake relationships, incomplete documents, poor interview preparation, not having enough proof, that is, pictures, chats, visits. Ask yourself, is this a real relationship? Are you ready for marriage? Can your partner support you financially? If yes, then this could be a life-changing opportunity. The K1 Visa USA is not just a visa. It's a pathway that allows love and opportunity to meet. But it only works if the relationship is genuine, the process is followed correctly. If you found this video helpful, like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe to Social and Travels and turn on your notifications, because your next opportunity might just be one video away.